A child awakens in complete darkness. At first, he believes he is trapped inside absolute nothingness. There is no sound, no movement, no sense of direction. Panic rises in his chest as he tries to move, only to realize he is confined within something small and rigid. After a moment, he notices a faint sliver of light slipping through a narrow crack nearby. Through it, he can barely make out the outline of trees beneath a twilight sky. A translucent panel suddenly appears before his eyes. Name: Dragon Egg. A calm female voice speaks inside his head. She explains that information about status, items, and the world will be provided by a skill called Divine Voice, currently at level 1. The same skill will notify him whenever he levels up. The child asks if this is a game. The voice replies that Divine Voice cannot provide that type of information at its current level. He asks who she is and where he is, but the answer does not change. Growing anxious, he moves too much inside the egg. The shell shifts, loses balance, and slips. He falls. The egg crashes down from the top of the tree where it had been resting. Skill acquired: Fall resistance, HP decreases. Title acquired: Clumsy. True to the title, the egg begins rolling uncontrollably down a steep slope. It bounces wildly, strikes rocks and roots, and nearly tumbles into a lake before finally coming to a stop. Floating briefly on the water's surface, he sees his reflection, an egg. Fear grips him. The system clarifies the misunderstanding. He is not simply an egg. He is a dragon egg, an F-rank creature, a being that may one day hatch into a true dragon, but will die if it hatches too early. He has no power and almost no intelligence. His brain is still developing, and while dragon eggs carry the promise of future destruction, they are currently known as delicacies. Adventurers often eat them when found alone, especially if the mother is nowhere nearby. Overwhelmed by this reality, the egg continues rolling down the slope. Rolling skill increases from level 1 to level 2. With effort, he begins to exert minimal control over his movement. He experiments, adjusting his direction, learning how to slow himself down and change course. Then it happens again. He falls from a much greater height. Fall resistance increases from level 1 to level 2. Clumsiness increases from level 1 to level 2. His HP drops to 3 out of 5. He does not want to die here, alone in an unfamiliar forest. Night passes slowly. When morning comes, he notices his HP has partially recovered. Status: rested. He resumes his journey, rolling carefully and constantly aware of how fragile his existence is. When will he hatch? When will he become a real dragon? Slowly, a realization forms. This world follows rules similar to an RPG. Level, skills, experience points. Everything points to it. But fighting enemies as an egg feels impossible. The moment danger approaches, his status window reacts. Shadow Worm. Title: Egg Hunter. The creature immediately turns toward him. There is no hesitation. The egg flees as fast as he can roll. Even with improved control, he knows he cannot win in a direct fight. As he rolls, he forces himself to think. Near a cliff, he carefully maneuvers, baiting the shadow worm into charging straight at him. At the last moment, he slips aside and pushes with all his strength. Both of them fall. The shadow worm's massive body absorbs the impact. The creature thrashes violently, releasing dark energy as if trying to resist death itself. Then collapses. It does not move again. 12 experience points are acquired. Bonus experience is gained from the title Wandering Egg. Understanding finally dawns. This is truly an RPG world. He reaches level 5, the maximum level for a dragon egg. An evolution tree appears before him. Baby dragon, rank D. Small dragon, rank D+. The small dragon is a dwarf subspecies, smaller, timid, and cautious. Safer, but limited. The baby dragon is fragile, weak, and considered a delicacy. Yet it possesses vast potential and many future evolution paths. As he hesitates, two glowing hands appear, urging him to aim higher and grow stronger. Divine voice reaches level 2. Trusting the voice, he makes his decision. The egg hatches. Race. Baby dragon. Title acquired, son of the dragon's lineage. All resistance skills below level 5 receive a bonus. New abilities awaken within him. Dragon scales. Baby breath. His stats rise dramatically, but his HP and MP do not fully recover. He will need proper rest to survive. Hunger hits him like a wave. Driven by instinct, he devours the remains of the shadow worm. Protein is necessary for growth. From that point on, his growth accelerates. He defeats nearby lizard-like creatures, leveling rapidly. By level 3, his baby breath becomes strong enough to burn enemies with ease. Confidence grows. Then he makes a mistake. He eats strange mushrooms and becomes violently ill. Skill acquired. Poison resistance. A painful lesson. Insects soon prove insufficient. He hunts a level 6 green hound, roasts it with fire and eats it. It tastes far better than expected. By level 20, leveling slows, but he has learned how to survive. One day he hears voices, human voices, adventurers. Believing himself small and harmless, he approaches openly. They attack immediately. He is wounded, paralyzed, and left on the brink of death. Then a young healer steps forward, Miria Melania. Despite her exhaustion, she heals him. Moments later, a powerful monster attacks the group and chaos erupts. Driven by guilt and gratitude, the dragon saves Miria. He carries her through the forest, fighting relentlessly while sustaining severe wounds. At dawn, he reaches the outskirts of a human settlement. He collapses. Title acquired. Little hero. Days later, Miria awakens in the city, unaware that a dragon was the one who saved her. The dragon survives. Barely. Haunted by his weakness, he makes a vow. He will grow stronger.